In the Catholic world, social distancing can be very hard to navigate. In Boulder, Colorado, the dedicated Focus Missionaries who provide suggestions on how to navigate these difficult times are known as Focus Missionaries. This is their advice.
Oh, I didn't see you there. So, you're stuck at home during this time of the coronavirus and you're not sure what to do. Well, the Focus team at CU has some tips for that. Let's go talk to my friends Luke, Aaron, and Marina and ask them what they're going to do. The Catechism of the Catholic Church definitely says something about your soul and your body, and I'm sure the mind is included in that. And so we're going to ask Luke, Aaron, and Marina what they're doing to form their mind, their body, and their soul during this time.
I'm 9, 100. Oh, didn't see you there. So today on the topic of mind, body, soul, I'm just here to talk to you about the body and how all these are interconnected. So, if we read 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19, it says, "Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, which you have from God? You are not your own. You are bought with a price. So glorify God in your body." Come on up to my office. Some things to talk to y'all about. So during this time of rest, this time of not being with people, of social distancing, I want to offer some human things y'all can and probably should do to stay healthy. So first thing I want to recommend is just have a solid routine. All of your classes are going to still be happening. Things are still happening online with the world, and so might as well treat them as such. So I want to highly recommend waking up and getting ready or making breakfast first thing. This will kick you into your routine to start your day, so you're not just laying around in your pajamas all day, which I know is a common temptation for me. Another thing I want to highly recommend is setting a time to wake up and waking up at that same time every day. There's going to be a big temptation to sleep in and to skip class, but this will help keep things consistent and help keep you healthy. As well as developing a routine, some good things you can do just for some more human formation is developing some more discipline in your life. If you've always wanted to floss, now may be a good time. You have time to floss. If you always wanted to try out a new style on your beard, now may be a good time for that. Or if there's maybe a room you need to clean or your closet you need to clean out, now's a perfect time to do that. And making a schedule to do this will help you stay committed to doing that instead of just saying, I'll do that eventually. But actually making a goal on when this is going to be done by. And some other things to do that I highly recommend is just to keep moving. It's going to be really easy just to stay sitting down, to stay lying down, taking naps, watching movies. But it's really important that we're using our bodies, we're keeping our muscles activated because it's good. It releases endorphins, nothing like endorphins in the brain. And some things I recommend for that is if maybe you don't like working out's not your thing, that's totally cool. Go on some walks. We should have some nice days. And a nice 30-minute to an hour walk will definitely be good for the body. If you like Zumba,
Stretching.
YouTube is a great place just to go on and look up some workouts. There's a ton of instructors out there who have done some awesome things. Or maybe you like to lift weights and right now gyms are closed. It's time to get creative with it. Look up some penitentiary workouts and things on YouTube just to help you stay motivated. But yeah, now's the time where we can just dial in how to get creative with working out and how to get creative with staying active. And just to wrap things up, I just wanted to remind you, as St. Paul talks about in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, that our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit. And so the reason why we're doing this is we want to put ourselves in a position to glorify the Lord the most during this time of transition with all the virus stuff that's going on. So as you're working out, as you're putting yourself in a place to worship the Lord with your body, remember to keep Jesus at the center of it, because he thinks about you all the time and he loves you.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Wow, those are some great tips from Luke on how we can form our bodies during this time. I especially like the idea of working out. Personally, I'm going to go running almost every day, and I think I'm going to try and improve my soccer skills. Europe's favorite pastime is America's future.
Oh, hello there. Didn't see you. So, the soul was created to be in union with God, with others, and with nature. And right now, it may be hard to do that, especially when we're being separated. We may be able to be tempted to not be able to see that and to have that union with God, with others, or with the nature. We're called to seek Him even more during this time and be in solidarity with Him through all of this. And now it's a time to encounter others and invite others into our lives.
Digitally, of course.
Just like Mary and Martha did. Mary and Martha encountered Jesus and they served Him. I know we worry about how to do that when we cannot even see each other in person. So, Mary invited Jesus into her home, and she was just with Him. That's all she did, just to be with Him. And Martha, she served Him, she cleaned and she cooked for Him. And so, right now we may be wondering, how do we do that? Well, to be like Mary is to be with Him, to be in prayer, and to be like Martha is to serve Him. But you may be wondering, how do we do that when we cannot be with other people, evangelizing, doing Bible studies in person or discipleships in person? Well, I think right now is the best time to form ourselves, form our minds, form our souls, so that when everything is back to normal, we can see the fruits of those. Another way to engage your soul is to receive Jesus spiritually. During this time when we can access Him physically, we have a great desire to receive Him, and so through a spiritual communion, we're able to receive Him in that way. And some tips on doing this may be to watch a mass online or read the readings for the day before doing that, and so you're fully present and you're able to receive. And lastly, another way to engage with your soul is through the examination of conscience. This is a great way to see where God is working through your lives throughout the day, and also how you can better invite Him into your life. So 3 questions to ask are, where are you seeing Jesus in your life? Where are you not seeing Jesus in your life? And how can you improve in the areas that you're not seeing Him? And things may come up throughout the day where you're feeling angry or sad or happy. So these emotions will tell you, how to go deeper and how to invite Him into your life and into your soul, so that you can better understand how He's working through you.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Those are some great tips from Marina on how we can form our souls during this time as well. I think one of the things that stuck out to me most was the idea of doing a daily examine. I think that's something that I can definitely do right before I go to bed every night, so that I can see where the Lord is working in my life and make changes the next day to allow Him in more.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Today, we are going to talk about the mind. How easy is it to have cabin fever in this time and wild season and to just be in our pajamas all day? But is that really going to leave us full and fulfilled? Idleness we know is one of the biggest temptations for all of us in the terms of chastity, sobriety, and excellence. And so today I just want to give some helpful tips to combat idleness. So first, have a designated wake-up time. make your bed, get ready for the day, put on your makeup, just get ready to feel like you're actually about to just have a normal day. Second, have a workspace that works for you. You guys are all students. There's online classes. We know Zoom is a real thing. So put some time and some space away to actually have that productive time. Third, keep a strict sleep schedule because just having that ability to have this order in our lives will really help us in that idleness throughout the day. And finally, with idleness, the temptation for chastity and sobriety and excellence does come up. So this is the perfect time to form our intellects in order to really combat those temptations when they do arise. Next is limiting our time on social media. And one surprising aspect of limiting social media is practicing the virtue of sobriety. So with sobriety, we are limiting ourselves in order to give God a greater yes with our time, with our minds, with our bodies, with our souls. And so by doing this, it's actually going to provide greater opportunities to actually form our minds. And so first off, we can just dive into a good book. There will be a link on this video for a Google Docs page on just suggestions for books that we can all just pass around and have almost like a Zoom book club or something like that. Also, you can just create something. There's nothing like being co-creators with Christ in woodworking and doing that painting on Pinterest that you wanted to do for so long, and making a plant hanger, and baking like it's the Great British Baking Show, or learning how to cook like Gordon Ramsay. So all these things we can do, and it will actually fulfill us and form us more than just endlessly scrolling on social media really could.
As the great Luke Hicks once said, Giga Maggies. I'm not really sure what that has to do with this, but I'd like to touch on some things Erin said. I thought she made some really good points about how we can limit our social media usage, and some excellent points about chastity, sobriety, and excellence. One thing I'm going to do, instead of drinking a beer, I'm going to have a Topo Chico. Well, that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed these points about how we can form our mind, our body, and our soul during this time. We'll be praying for you, and we hope that you'll be praying for us. If you guys need anything, please reach out to us. We're here to serve you.